Hey everybody, welcome in. Happy Saturday. Hopefully you're all doing well. Hopefully everybody had a fantastic Christmas. I'm glad to be back. Getting after some more half dollars tonight. Got a couple boxes. We'll go to Roy, box 1 and 2, box 3 to Michael Spicer. I do have 2 boxes available for next week. One is already gone, so if you're interested, please let me know. And who do we got hanging out? Bunch of folks in here already. We got Chicken Man Dan, Chris Helms, Brian Robeson, Walker Magnet, Brian Jensen, Silver Addiction in the house as well. Good to see you guys. Let's see here. Who else do we have? Jolly Roger AR in the house. VMC is here. Ron Pierce is with us. Good evening to you, Ron. KJ in Ohio is here. Michael Erickson. Who else? There's more people. I got to catch everybody here. Silver Wishes, welcome in. Good to see you. Who else do we got? Bart Cubbins in the house. Walker Magnet. Good evening, Walker Magnet. Hope you're doing well. Wolf's Metal Stacking here as well. Got David Carlisle in the house. Ralph Langman. B.H. Ringer. William E. Ron KFG, there's a new name in the chat. Welcome in, Ron. Glad to have you. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. So if I missed you, my apologies, but I am glad you were here either way. Excited to get into some boxes. A couple quick channel updates. I did just update donation prices again for boxes today. Silver went up $11 since last week, which just blows my mind, but here we are. Happy Bears, how you doing? Ohio Hobbies in the house as well. Lafferty is here. Good evening. Crate Craft Coins. So we will have a regular giveaways. I did slightly scale some things back a little bit with silver being at $80 now, but we still have some good stuff to win tonight. So EOS 1, 2, and 3, 100 likes, 75 likes, 50 likes. So we will have all those going on as well. Also, like I said, I did update donation prices for box hunts. Also, hello? What doing, Trav? But the grandkids are here tonight, so Travis and Sienna are already here, hanging out with us as well. Sienna's in the middle of a little napster. Trav is not, he's beating the door down. So also starting next Saturday night, we are going to be running a new race for 8 weeks. You get into the race, it's going to be $3 a spot. The top 3 people in each race are going to get a spot in the race for the Carson City GSA. That is what we are going to have going on starting next week. So it will be $3 donation per spot, and we will be going from there. We'll be doing that for 8 weeks. Top 3 will get a spot, so you're talking 24 total people. Thank you. 24 total people that are going to get in on this and have a chance for the big win at the end. So that will be starting next week. Also starting next week, the dollar race is going away. We will be going to a $3 race, and that is going to be sponsored by Xenia Coin Shop right there. Got some beautiful bags. He fixed me up with these today. So they will officially be providing the goods for the $3 race. And he is also helping to provide this Carson City CC. So if you guys are interested in buying anything, I did pin their eBay shop up at the top. If you're looking for anything, or let me know. I'll be happy to find it for you. So there it is right there. Next week they will be starting the $3 race that we're going to be running. And that, like I said, will be sponsored by Xenia Coin. So that is it for updates. Let me go ahead and get the 50 likes rolling here. We are already there, I believe. We are way over. Yes. Hi, Trav. Is he watching? It's probably over $5 now, Hartford Junction. It's crazy. It is crazy what it's going for. So give me just a second here. I'll get the 50 likes rolling. Keyword next. Hi, Travis. Are you watching? Yeah, yeah, he says. Hi, Trav. He's looking away every time, huh? What a guy. All right, 50 likes is open. Go ahead and jump on in. Hey, Numismatic, how you doing? Welcome in. I also did mail out 42 packages today. 42 packages went out this morning, so if you had something coming, with the exception of a few people that have me send it every I guess every month and a half, most of that stuff is out today, so nope, no hashtag, Lafferty, no hashtag, just 50 likes, that's it. That will get you entered in for a goodie. We will have Roy Hathaway up with box number 1 here. Hopefully he's here. I've been watching, but I didn't catch his name yet, so hopefully he's here hanging out with us. So currently have a 64 watching. We are going to have 49 eligible. You got a couple more seconds to get in. And then we are going to draw a winner. So good luck, everybody. And here we go. Winner in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. B.H. Ringer. B.H. Ringer, you are going to be the winner. Hi, Trav. Hi, Travis. Travis. Hi, Trav. Is he still not watching? He's moved on. All right, give me just a second here, and I will get you a goodie picked out. BH. And I have a couple, I think, here for you, BH, I'm hanging on to. It's like ultra expensive to ship there, so I'm trying to wait till I have enough to make it worthwhile, unless we want to figure out another arrangement, but let me know. I'm trying to make it worth it. It's about $18 to ship, so I'm trying to stack them up a little, and then we'll get them out to you there to Canada. So, all right. Let's see here. All right, BH. All 10 envelopes are available. Let me know which one you like, 1 through 10. And we will get you a goodie picked out here. They are right there, 1 through 10. All the envelopes. Okay, not a problem, BH. We will work it out one way or the other, so. Number 7. All right, you got it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There is number 7 right there. What do we have? It looks like it is going to be a war nickel for you this time, BH, which is nothing to sneeze at. They're about $5 nowadays, which is crazy. But there it is right there. That is going to be a, I can't even read what it is. It is a 1944 out of Philly. So there you go, 1944 Philly war nickel, my friend. All yours. So there it is right there. Congratulations. Thank you for being here, BH. I appreciate it. We're going to get into box number 1 for Roy Hathaway up next. So, Roy, if you were in the house, let me know. I only have MB boxes and WB boxes this week. The other 2 banks normally get delivered on Thursday, and they did not show up on Friday, so do not have those. So we have MB1, MB2, and WB1, 2, and 3. Yes, I am still live, yes. MB and WB is kind of my code names for the banks. Some people have certain ones that they like. Yeah, Hartford Junction, silver is crazy. It is crazy. Melt on call, listen to this. Melt on call Morgan's right now is $62 plus. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So I don't know. I'm not seeing Roy here so far, but we'll see. We will see. I'll give him a couple more seconds. If not, we'll have he usually has chat pick out a box. So I may... Oh no, a dime is more than 6, JCS. A dime is definitely more than $6. APMEX is always high, Sean Leslie. I use Kitco. That is what the guy that I deal with told me. That is the only thing that a normal silver dealer or wholesaler is going to look at is going to be Kitco. Some of them will use Comex, but Kitco is kind of the top of the barrel as far as those go. So here's some melt prices for you guys. This is as of today. As of today, silver war nickel, $4.46. Silver dimes are $5.73. Quarters, silver quarters, $14.33. Barber, well, half dollars in general, $28.66 for a 90% half dollar. And yes, Morgans are $61.28, $62 basically. You're going to be there. So that's kind of what you're looking at. It's crazy what stuff is now, but I don't think it's going to change anytime soon. I think it will continue to go up next week, and I think we're going to see $100 silver very, very soon. Yes, Jim Thompson, it is unbelievable what silver has gone to, and I think we're far from the end. There is a video somebody sent me today. I'll have to try to remember to share that. Good explanation of why it's doing what it's doing. Kind of a neat little video that somebody put out, so I will try to remember to put that on the community tab or something. I have it on my phone. Somebody sent it to me. So, all right. Hey, Dana Watson, what's up? All right. So I am going to go ahead. We're going to pick a box here for Roy. So first off, we're going to go MB or WB. And we'll go from there. So jump on in and get a little vote in. Let's get a bank picked out for Roy. And then we'll get a box pick based on the bank. So the 80 on Monday, I'd like some of that. Halo was awesome. It will not be 80 here on Monday. It is going to be cooling off after tomorrow, I believe. So I will be doing a house update for you guys tomorrow as well. We are just about done. We're on the last room for hardwood flooring upstairs. Hoping to start sanding Monday, if all goes well. So I'll give you guys an update a little later in the day. And we'll see what's happening. Hey, Jolly Roger, how you doing? I can't remember if I seen you earlier in the chat, so hey again, if not. So, yep, we should be sanding floors Monday and get those hopefully done first few days of next week, get some finish on them. When the quantity of paper does not match what's in the vaults. Oops, he says. Hey, Doug Harding, how you doing? All right, we are at 59% for the MB bank. I'm going to wait till this thing clicks over to 2 minutes. We should be just about there. And then I am going to go ahead and do a poll on the box. Yeah, they way oversold silver from watching that video. It is wild. There's way more paper out there than there is actual silver. And it sounds like some of the wholesalers paid off some people to push their delivery dates back to March, is what I was understanding in the video. So, all right, that is going to do it. It will be MB. MB Bank is going to be it. So is it going to be MB1 or MB2? All right, there it goes. Let me know which box we're doing for Roy here. It looks to be an MB box for sure. And then we will get it figured out. I can pay you Thursday, 2029 for some silver today. I think at some point it will come back, Walker Magnet, but I don't think we're ever going to be, this is my opinion. I've had a few people say that they think the same thing. I don't think we're ever going back under 60 again. I think that ship has sailed. I think we're going to hit 125 plus, in my opinion, before we see any pullback. That is just what I'm thinking at this point. I mean, it went up, what is it, Friday? It went up almost $8. I think in the one day, it was wild. So, yeah, it's I don't think we're even close to seeing a pullback. That's my opinion anyway, so. All right, it is 50-50 right now. MB1, MB2, we need us a tiebreaker. Just bought 10 more ounces. I don't know, Create Craft. I have some gold, but I'm not really. I don't know. I may be a point where I would trade. I'm going to have to think hard about that. I will have to think hard about that. I'm not sure. I would say it'd have to be closer to 31 before I would trade. All right, we need one more vote. We're tied. There it is right there. We're going to end the poll. Oh, end the poll right there. It's going to be MB2. And, of course, it just changed as I ended it, so. All right, so MB2 it is. I picked it before it clicked right back. So let's go ahead and do MB2 for Roy. That'll be his first box of the night. I believe the fear of missing out will be replaced by the fear of getting stuck holding at these bets. That could be. I will tell you this. So I asked my guy, my LCS guy, today. He said it was so busy in there yesterday you could hardly even move all day. And I said, buying or selling? And he said, 50-50. He said people are buying just as much as they're selling. Nothing has really changed. So he said it's kind of crazy, but that's where they're at. They are still buying. Yeah, I would hold out Mariners Rich. Yeah, that's one of the things I did read. Electric vehicle batteries contain 25 to 50 grams of silver each. They are one of the ones that are taking a lot of it. So, it is crazy. All right, MB2. And I know Roy would have picked a box with a 2 in it for sure, so you guys did good there. He always does. So there it is right there. MB2 is going to start us out tonight for Roy. Right there. Let's take a peek. Hopefully there's goodies. I would love to end the year on a high note and find some silver tonight. This is our last hunt tonight of 2025. And it appears we got a good circulated box. I do not see any enders on the top. Few newer ones showing. Still got the Benji Bounty out there as well. That is still going on. So, yep, nothing exciting on the top. Let's get into it. Good luck to Roy. Told you LCS yesterday afternoon he was still at 38 to 40 times on Constitutional. I think my LCS today was paying, I want to say $73. That's what they're paying, $73 an ounce. And on selling, he is $2 over. $2 over spot selling. So definitely not a bad place to do some deals. He had a lady come in yesterday, went to another coin shop in our area, and she sold, and she was really upset. She asked him how much, and he told her, and they paid $15 under spot they paid her the other day. 15 under, that would be a little bit upsetting, I would imagine. So $15 under is tough. All right, here we go. Roll number 1. Roll number 1 for Roy on the night. Hopefully we can get some goodies here. I got to get my scope tuned back in. I was hunting some nickels the other night. I got to get things tuned back up here. There is a 83. Looking for that no FG, but it is there. Like I said, not a ton of new coin. 1 new coin in that roll, so that is pretty good. We will take that. There's another one, not an OFG. Your local shop sells at $1.50 overbid and pays $4 under. That's a pretty good shop right there. That is pretty good. Tomahawk missiles contain up to... Silver was 63. He was at 36 times. That sounds right without doing the math, I guess, but... Hey, Robert Ortega, thank you. I hope you had a Merry Christmas as well. And there we go. Roll number 2. Roll 2. And nothing exciting so far. Had about 3 newer coins in this one, so not a lot of those. There's a 1972. That is not the no FG. Really hoping we get on some silver tonight. Really like to end this year on a high note, so... Guess you retired from silver collecting. Don't mess with your wheat cents, huh? Well, you never know. You can still get lucky and pull a random silver out of a coin star or something like that. I mean, you just gotta... I look at it like this. If it continues to go up, you continue to spend what you could afford. You get a little less. But if the price continues to climb, that's okay. That is all right either way. Sales tax going into effect January 1st in Washington for silver and gold. Whoa! 9.8%. They did that here, Mariners Rich in Ohio, for about 2.5 minutes. And there was a large pushback. And in a matter of like 3 months, that law was gone. So we do not do any tax on gold or silver in Ohio. They're just trying to take advantage of you there. That is all they're doing, Mariners Rich. Not cool, in my opinion. Not cool. I don't know how they do that, especially... Well, you did say bullion, didn't you? Yeah, silver and gold bullion. I'm going to say, I don't know how they would do that on constitutional. But, I mean, it's literally legal tender. I don't know that you can tax legal tender, but I'm sure they could find a way. Where there is a will, there is a way, I am sure. That is funny. No tax in West Virginia. That's good. I would rather not. Luckily, you're close to Oregon where there is no sales tax. Yeah, my son had a friend that lived in Portland. I haven't heard good things about Portland either. Sounds like it is a little bit of a rough area there in Portland. I guess my next question, is there any decent coin shops in Portland? Hopefully, that's what you got to do. So yeah, I'm very happy that we do not have the... And there it is, friends. We are on the board with silver early. 7 rolls in, we're going to have a 40%er right here. Bam. 1968D. 40 in the box. We have got it. just like that. Early in the box, we have some silver. That makes me happy. And I did this week, we are going to our wheel spin system that we switched over to. I'm doing NIFCs for the board. They will not count towards silver anymore. But you will get, for a Morgan box, you also get one wheel spin. There is a jackpot on there. There's a 90%. There's some dimes, some war nickels, some quarters. So there is some different things in there as well. So if you got a chance at something big, it's possible. Oh man, look at that. 75 likes is open. Go ahead and jump on in. If you want the 75 likes chance, you can get it now. I'm going to hunt a couple of more rolls here. And then we will switch over and pick out a goodie for somebody. There is a 1974D, not the DDO. All right, on a couple more rolls here, like I said. Hopefully there's another goodie or two in this box. That would make me very happy. 40%ers are melting for quite a bit as well nowadays. They are at, I forgot to look at that earlier when I was on here. '40s are melting for $11.72 for a 40%er nowadays, my friends. That is crazy. $11.42 for a 40%er. You won't get that much at a coin shop, but you're probably still going to get $9.50 or somewhere thereabouts. So you can't be too mad about that. All right, one more roll here, then we're going to draw a winner. Good luck, everybody. Hey, Onyx Systems, how you doing, brother? Been a minute. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good Christmas. And don't forget, we do have the multi-channel giveaway coming up. On Thursday, we will be streaming and hunting some free rolls for people. I'm going to have 2 leftover boxes this week. So we will be hunting those on the stream on Thursday. We'll see what happens. Back in your day, a 40 was like $5. Oh wait, it was this year. That is funny because that is crazy. All right, let's go ahead and jump over and draw a winner for the 75 likes. Good luck, everybody. 55 people currently entered. And here we go. Winner in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Brian Jensen is going to be the 75 likes winner. Congratulations, Brian. Very nice. Just sent your package out today, Brian, so I'll hang on to this one for a little bit, but we will get it to you. So very nice. Congratulations. 100 likes. 100 likes will be the next one up. All right, so we have all envelopes available except for number 7, Brian Jensen. 7 is the only one gone. Let me know what you like, my friend. Here they are right here. Number 9, he says. All right, number 9 it is. Let's see what we got here. There it is, number 9. And number 9 is... Ooh, look at that. A beautiful bicentennial 40% silver right there. Very nice, Brian Jensen. Look at that nice silvery edge on there. And that is yours, my friend. Congrats. Nice little pickup right there. So there it is. 40% bicentennial for Brian Jensen. Very nice. All right, 2 envelopes gone. 100 likes will be the next free giveaway. If you had something here, Greg, I believe it went out. Which one are you talking about? Email me if you don't mind. Hey, Ohio Pull Tabs, new name. How you doing? All right, here we go. On to the next roll. On to the next roll. Here we go. Number 9, the Beatles reference. All right, what else can we find in this box here? We're only just 12 rolls in, so we have plenty of time. Update the board. All right, Vinny, let me do that. Sorry. I get sidetracked sometimes. I got to have you keep me straight. All right, here we go. Let's update the board. We'll get that 40 put on there. Unfortunately, that's all we found so far, but I'll take it. There it is, 40%er. Right there. All right, here we go. There's a 1977D, first one of the night. And that will not be a DDO. Okay, thank you, BH. I will take a look at that after, and I will get back with you about it. Good, glad to hear it, Ohio Pull Tabs. Thanks for stopping in. Like I said, appreciate seeing some new people in the chat. So we're usually here every Saturday night doing this. We will be streaming on Thursday this week. I'm going to be giving away about, I don't know, about $1,000 worth of silver probably to somebody. I know one winner has already been pulled for the multi-channel giveaway. That came out in an email from halftime today. So the first winner has already been pulled. I will do mine live probably in a couple of days here on the 30th. So be on the lookout. T-Rep Adventures in the house. How you doing, T-Rep? Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. You should be able to chat in just a minute. I think I have it set for a 60-second delay. But glad to have you. I appreciate it. All right, on we go. This is going to be roll 16. Roll 16. 140%er so far. And we're looking for goodies still somewhere in here. There's a 1972, not the DD, or the no FG, I should say. Almost said the DDO. So anybody have any exciting finds in your hunts this week? Anybody? Any exciting box hunt finds? I'm still working on a nickel hunt. Hopefully I will have that done and try to get that out this week. I had hoped to have it done, but just have not made it yet. I think I got about 15 rolls left to go in the box, so we'll see what else happens. I'm ready, Valerie. Bring on the Silver Sammies. I will take that anytime. We haven't had one in a few weeks. We have been a little slow on the Sammies here lately. But I'm hoping maybe tonight's the night. Yep, MT. Yep, that's who it was that won on Halftime's channel. Thank you, Greg. I will check that after the stream. And I will make sure that we are all set on whatever that is. We could use a Benji. There's still a 1-ounce silver bounty out there on a Benji. Valerie Bowen, I will be announcing the new ones next year, or next Saturday night. We will have some new bounties that will be out. There is an NIFC. First one of the night be a 2013 out of Denver right there. So we need to add that to the board here in a minute. Last couple of hunts have been better after a couple months of stinkers. I seen you had a video and I haven't had a chance to watch it yet, but it is on my list to watch. So I'm glad you had a good hunt. You were due, man. You've had some rough ones, Numismatic, the last few weeks. They have definitely been rough. How did Walker Magnet finish out today? Did you get any silver, Walker? Are you still here? Did we get any silver from the Walker Magnet? Ooh, listen to that. Vinny he's demanding. Vinny wants big things out of this box. Very big things. Welcome in, T-Rep. Appreciate the subscription very much. Hopefully you enjoy the stream. Kelly Rogers, Brian Robeson, he ended the week with 4 40s and 2 silver dimes. Nice. Nothing wrong with that. I would be very happy with that if it was I. So I'm going to try to get another video out tomorrow. I have piles of half-dollar videos in the bag I need to get edited and get out. Man, that is a beautiful 74D. Not the DDO, though. Give BH the credit. All right. We'll give him some credit for sure. We will do that. BH is a good man. Been hanging out around here for a long, long time. Walker, did you finish with silver today? I don't think you had any yet when I was there at lunch. I was hoping maybe you found some in box 2. That gets us to 3 weeks in a row now for us over here, which is nice. Oh no, broke the 2-week streak. That is a bummer. That is a bummer right there. All right, come on. We got 1 roll left, top half of the box. Got that 40%er early. There's another 1972D. Got 2 Buffaloes, 2 War Nickels, and a proof 21 2024D, and over 80 other funds. Wow, Brian, that is a nice box. The one I am hunting is not going nearly that well. That sounds very good. Another 72D, not the no FG. BH is on the push for 500 subs. Who is not subscribed to BH Ringer? We need to fix this. We need to fix it. BH needs 500 subs. Half-dollar boxes were skunks again. 5 weeks. Oh no. NC Prospector, what is up, brother? Thank you for stopping in. Hope you were well. Hope you had a great Christmas. 1983. Yep, it is there, and there's a 72D. Boy, Valerie, you're really pushing the limits now with some Walker proofs. That might be a stretch. Might be a stretch right there. All right, BH Ringer needs them subs. If you're not subscribed to BH, get over there and give him a subscription right now. Do it. Take care of your own in the community here. I need to help out. There's a 83, and there is a 72D. Neither are the no FG. All right, we're officially into the bottom of the box. This girl likes the dream, she says. Well, I liked your dream, but that one might be a toughie. There's not a lot of those around. All right, come on. All right, Mr. Box. Need to get things straightened out again here. Need some silver. I didn't look to see if we have any. I do not see any enders looking back at the bottom of the box here. So well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Hopefully there will be some goodies. Some more goodies. $19.72. There is another NIFC. Will be a 2012. I will get the board updated here. I've got to add 2 Nifsies. 2 Nifsies here. All right, got those added. All right, very nice. On we go. 22 rolls left in this box. Still have plenty of time for some other find here. All right, make sure you go check out BH Ringer. Get them subscriptions rolling. BH needs your help. We got to get them up there. All right, come on, Mr. Box. So yeah, I should have an update for you guys from the house tomorrow. Probably later in the afternoon. Should have another $50 video out tomorrow. Possibly go out to members tonight. I still have about 20 videos from last year that are backlogged. I do not have out yet, so I'm going to try to blow through them here the next few weeks and get back to where we're doing a fresh video every week. This is from me being so far behind earlier this year. I'm still behind. It's just been easier because I have not been working my regular job, just been working at the house, but I do go back to work on Friday this week for one day, and then I'm off for the weekend. Which will be nice. I feel like we have made steady progress on the house, which is fantastic. So like I said, we should be sanding floors, and I'm going to take off on, once that's done, bathroom tile, kitchen floor tile. We're going to get cabinets set, and then go back to hardwood floors downstairs. So long ways to go still, but we are seeing some light at the end of the tunnel here and there. 1983. So I'll probably have to take a day off at some point and get a framing inspection on the garage done. I was hoping to do that over break, but that is not going to happen, unfortunately. All right. Good coffee tonight. Got some new coffee for Christmas. It was Narrow something. I can't remember. I think my wife picked it up at oh, what's the name of that place? TJ Maxx. That's where it is. They always have some different coffees there, which is kind of nice. 1982. Not no FG. So been good. Some good coffee. Got some coffee from my mom for Christmas as well. Got some black silk K-cups and a big can of it, so that was very nice. Alright, here we go. We're down to 15 rolls left in the box. I was hoping we would see another silver, but so far, no dice. Got hubby this Living Good Daily Shade grown coffee with Moringa. He likes it. I don't think I've heard of that before. You're a total teetotaler. Never understood how something that smelled so good because tastes so bad. Oh man. I love it, Lafferty. I love the coffee. That is for sure. I definitely like my coffee. There is a 74D, not the DDO. I don't know. I think it tastes great on the other hand. So I know some people don't like it, and that's okay, but I love it. I think it tastes awesome. A lot of good options out there for coffee as well. A lot of good companies that make it. So you can definitely do some choosing that way. So other question, who got either a coin or some other goodies for Christmas? What did you get? Did you get any silver? Maybe you got some Wheaties? What did you get for Christmas? Vanilla chai, huh? Anybody get any silver goodies for Christmas? Or maybe some wheat cents. It could be anything like that. We don't want to count anything out. It's all good. It is all good. Got some cash. Got a $1 birthday note. Nice, Chip. Some of them are harder to find for certain birthdays. They're out there, but they're harder to find. Giant chocolate penny and a $1 billion bill from your nieces. How cool is that? That is pretty cool. Cash, buy a couple piece dollars for the album. Nice. Sack of wheat cents. Gave yourself a Dansko 7070 type book. Found for just over $60 new in the wrapper. Nice. Ooh, look at that. BH Ringer spicing the pot. He is at 387 subs. If he can get to 400 tonight, he'll give away a 67 Kennedy and a token Canadian 1967 Rabbit Nickel for the stream. How about that? That is nice. You found a gold necklace, an ounce and a half gold necklace while you were walking? That's awesome. Got a bunch of bills coming. Have to pay for them when they come, though. That's always a bummer. That is a bummer. Got a 1893 Columbian Exposition $50 and 10 uncirculated steel cents from the parents. Nice. Them are good items for the collection right there. Bought Martin 2 half box dollar hunts for Christmas. Ooh. Look at that, Valerie. Nice. I love them box hunts. All right, 11 rolls left. I'm hoping for one more silver, please. Could we please get one more? Yeah, there's a lot of nice goodies there for Christmas. A lot of nice goodies. I got some cash that I probably will turn into something. I do have to finish up. I have a couple of... I'm going to try to do a couple of my Barber hunting fills this week. Bought a 1853 $2.50 gold piece. Nice, Brian Robeson. That's a nice little piece right there to add to the collection. Very nice. All right. 9 rolls left. We got that 140. 1982. All right, here we go. We're slowly getting down toward the end of this box. I don't know what I'll get. I gotta start probably. BH Ringer has gifted 1 HSWO Club membership to viewers. Very generous of you, BH. And the Jolly Roger AR, the lucky recipient of the membership. Very nice. I will be doing members giveaways next week. Next Saturday night. I will be doing members giveaways. So be on the lookout for those. They'll be coming. Thank you again, BH. That was very generous, brother. Very generous for me and very generous for Jolly Roger. Very cool of you to do that. Nope, we're going to be getting to the last dollar race, Sam. Coming up here, we will be going to a $3 race next week, sponsored by Xenia Coin next week. So they are providing some good goodies for it right there, 2003. Another NIFC for the board. So here's the bags we're going to next week. Listen. Sounds pretty silvery in there. Them may be fun. Them may be fun right there. We are also next week, Sam, we are doing our very own CC race starting next week. I told the boys I was going to steal their idea, and they said have at her. So next week I'm going to start running races for 8 weeks. Top 3 people will make it in, and it's going to be for this 1883 CC GSA right there. So next week that will start. Don't forget to thank Jim Thompson. Thank you, Jim Thompson. Oh, I didn't even... Sorry, Jim Thompson. I missed it. I was too busy talking. Jim Thompson with another HSWO membership. That goes out to Dana Watson. Thank you so much, Jim Thompson. And congratulations, Dana. Very nice. Thank you, Jim. Much appreciated, brother. Very generous of you to do that. We have 4 more chances left here. 4 more. Open Super Chat up again today, and that fiend did some backdoor voodoo to help the channel. So I tried to make it a little easier for them. They are crazy people, but you gotta love them, Walker Magnet. You definitely have to do that. We are a fun group for sure. Fun group for sure. So hopefully in the near future I'll be up for another box hunt from you there, Walker Magnet, as soon as I get my life straightened out here a little bit. Alright, 3 rolls left in the box. We will have to do our first wheel spin here coming up for... Oh, there's another NIFC, a 2020. First wheel spin here for Roy. Trying to switch up the way I do things here a little bit. Nope, coming up in just a few minutes, Justin. We have 3 rolls left in the box, and we will be getting to what will probably be the last dollar race for a while. Hopefully we'll continue with our races sponsored by Xenia Coin. Like I said, if you guys need anything or need me to get anything for you, I will definitely go to them and pick it up. We got one, Aaron Foy. We got one. And that's what matters. We got on the board early. I think it was like roll 8, roll 9. That going to be a proof? Nope. Beautiful 86. All right. Second to last roll. All right, here it is. Last one. Last one. Yeah, I lost a bunch of subs after this multi-channel giveaway started. I got a whole bunch, lost a bunch, but they all came back today. I suddenly got like 20 some back. It was weird, but who am I to complain, I guess. They were unfairly heisted, as far as I'm concerned. All right, there it is right there. That is going to do it for Roy. We did get him a 40%er, though. I got to add these other two NIFCs. Yeah, I expected it to. It took a little longer than I thought, but I was glad to see that they came back for sure. All right, let's see here. Two more NIFCs put us at 4. All right, let's pop over. We're going to do a wheel spin here for Roy. See what we get him to go along with this thing. So here we go. Good luck, Roy. And the wheel spin will be a silver quarter. Silver quarter for Roy. Look at that. And there it is right there. Got a silver quarter for Roy on the wheel spin. Very nice. And there it is. Happy New Year to you, Vinny. Lost about 2/3 of all the new subs. Well, mine just came back today, Silver Addiction. Depending on when you lost them, you may get them back. So there is a quarter and a 40 for Roy. Right there. Congratulations, Roy. And there it is. Boom, boom. Roy Hathaway, box number 1. All right. Next up, let's see here. I had something set aside. We are going to do one of these for the dollar race. Robert Ortega, welcome to the HSWO crew. Thank you, Robert. Glad to have you, brother. Glad to have you. Welcome back, my friend. All right, just a second here. I want to tell you what this prize here is going to be worth. I bought these like a month ago, and they've probably doubled in value since then. Okay, let's see here. All right, this is what we're going for today in the dollar race. We're going to have a 2006 United Kingdom £1 coin. This one is a sterling silver. Sterling silver. There was only 20,000 of these made. They're going for around $40 on eBay. If you were interested in that for the dollar race tonight. Dollar race spots are available if you are interested. Dollar race spots are up for grabs. All right, Lafferty for 3. Robert Ortega for 5. Chip for 10 spots. J-Dud for 3. 5 shuffles, says Vinny. Whoa, 10 spots for Gabe. Look at Michael Erickson go. Very generous, Michael Erickson. Gabe for 10. And Michael Erickson for 5. Oh, hold on. Brian Jensen for 5. I will check in just a second, Lafferty. I'm sure I did. How did you send that, just so I know where to look quickly? Was that a PayPal, or where did that go? Uh-oh, Shellbell, you took out Michael Erickson. All right, anybody else want to get in on the dollar race? Please don't put in duplicate requests. All right. Silver addiction for 2. I'm looking, Justin. Hang on. Oh, yep, you were a little ahead. I'll get him. Justin, 10. Tired old guy for 3. Michael Spicer for 5. Shellbell for 2. Let's see, Silver Addiction for 2. Chest for 2. Yes, I have yours, Justin. I got yours, Michael, as well. Gary Sinise for 2. And BH for 1. All right, give me just a second. I'm going to check back through here, and I think I'm going to have a couple questions. I think Shellbell's working on it. All right, so I have Justin for 10. I have Retired Old Guy for 3. I have Michael Spicer for 5. Shellbell for 2. Lafferty for 3. Robert Ortega for 5. Chip for 10. J-Dud for 3. I have Gabe for 10. Michael Spicer for 5. Brian Jensen for 5. I have Silver Addiction for 2. Chest for 2. Gary Sinise for 2. I got yours, Justin. I got 1 for BH. And I believe I have everybody. So here's what I have. If I missed you, let me know. I have Lafferty for 3. Robert Ortega for 5. Chip for 10. J-Dud for 3. Gabe for 10. Michael Erickson for 5. Brian Jensen for 5. Silver Addiction for 2. Justin for 10. Retired Old Guy for 3. Michael Spicer for 5. Shellbell for 2. And Chest for 2. Gary Sinise for 2. And BH for 1. All right, I'll type these in. I think that's what I have with a quick addition, but I'll see when I get these all in there, Shellbell. I will let you know. Give me just a minute to get all these typed in, and we'll get rolling here. Hello? All right, I am working on it here. Oh, I don't know what is going on. The names just disappeared on me. Oh. All right, I'm gonna see here. Lafferty, Robert. Chip. Gabe. Michael Erickson. Brian Jensen. Silver Addiction. Justin. Little guy. Michael Spicer. Shellbell. Chest. Gary Sinise. BH. Alright, I am only seeing 65. So here's where I'm at. If you guys, I have Lafferty for 3, Robert for 5, Chip for 10, J Dud for 3, Gabe for 10, Michael Erickson for 5, Brian Jensen for 5, Silver Addiction for 2, Justin for 10, Retired Old Guy for 3, Michael Spicer for 5, Shellbell for 2, Chess for 2, Gary Sinise for 2, and BH for 1. Anybody else? Am I missing anybody? That puts me at 18, 20, 21, 31, 41, 51, 52, 53, 45, 56. Oh, did I not get Robert? Let me check. I have Robert. 18, 21, 31, 41, 51, 53, 56, 61, 63, Shellbell. Oh, I see where it is, I think. Nope, I got those. All right, I think that's all I got. If I missed you, say something, please. I do have Justin for 10 as well. Yep, got Justin for 10. I think we're good. I went over everything twice, so give me just a second, and we'll be ready to race here, finally. After I pecked my way through getting all the names in. I am not the world's fastest typer. Give me just a second here. Oh, I see who it was. I missed J Dud. There's one of them. But I got him now. All right, I think we're ready to roll. I think we got her covered now. All right, 391. We're getting close for BH Ringer. The Hunt and Peck 500. You got that right, Tom Thumb. All right, let's roll, everybody. Good luck, racers. We are doing 5 shuffles on this one. 2:22 on the clock. Super full screen. 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. And we're off. And it is Brian Jensen out of the gate to the lead. Silver Addiction right with him. Gabe up there as well. Now Brian Jensen trying to get up there. Gabe still hanging on. J Dud trying to get up there. Gabe is relentless. He will not lose the lead. He's slowly starting to pull away from Brian Jensen. Got a long race to go, though. Minute 45 left. Gabe still in the lead. Brian Jensen second. Now Justin moves up. He takes the lead. Can't hang on. Brian Jensen tries to get to the front. He's there. Brian Jensen is there. Chip in second. Now Michael Erickson's getting in on the action. He can't hang on. Gabe back to the lead. Justin right there with him, and he will take over. Justin now up front. Here comes retired old guy. He's clowning around looking for the lead. He can't get there. It's Gabe again. Gabe out front. Here comes Chip Warner. He can't hang on. And now Justin to the lead. Justin out front. And Justin gets passed by Justin. Now Michael Spicer moving up. Justin still hanging on. But here comes retired old guy. He will take the lead. And we're coming down to 35 seconds left. 35 seconds. Here comes Robert Ortega moving up front. Silver Addiction is there as well. Justin, Michael Spicer. Here comes Lafferty making a run for the front. And Lafferty to the lead. And 15 seconds to go. 15 seconds. Justin out front. Robert is second. Here comes another Justin Duck looking to take the lead. Can't get there. Justin still trying to hang on. It may be Robert Ortega. And it is. He just beat Silver Addiction to the line. Robert Ortega for the win. Let's see who is second to last for a silver dime. Going to be Shellbell. Shellbell going to get the silver dime for second to last. And it's going to be Robert Ortega with the win. Congratulations, Robert. Let me grab you a silver dime, Miss Shellbell. We'll make it a special silver dime for second to last. I had this pulled out, ready to go, and it just so happens that Shellbell comes through with the win. There it is, Shellbell, right there. It is a 1910 Barbie out of Philadelphia. It is going to be yours, Miss Shellbell. And there it is right there. Thank you, everybody, for getting in the race. It helps with all the behind-the-scenes things, shipping, prizes, giveaways, and all the other stuff that makes all this happen. So thank you guys a bunch. I appreciate it. Can someone post BH Ringer's link? Somebody, please, please. I was hoping for a victory lap or 3. Well, maybe next time, Michael Erickson. You've done pretty well on a few of these recently. I think I just sent you out a nice little race win, I believe. All right. Let's go ahead and get into box number 2 for Roy. We did MB2 the first time around. We got 140 and 4 Nifsies. So we're going to go back to the drawing board here again. Do we want to go back to the MB bank? Or do we want to go WB? Which way we going? Which way we going? There's BH's link right there. If you're not a BH subscriber, you need to be. There is his link. Thank you. I'm making my mother-in-law subscribe. He's getting everybody in on the action. Everybody's getting in. All right, Roy Hathaway, box number 2. Looks like we're heavy towards WB this time. 23 votes. 23 votes so far. 30 votes now, 67%. You're welcome, BH. You are welcome. Let us know when you get there. I think it's going to happen. I think we can make it happen tonight. Greg Chapman just subscribed as well. Very nice, Greg Chapman. 42 votes, 67%. That's it. We're going to close it up right there. I think we're in the WB boxes. Now, which box? You guys let me know. Last poll of the night, hopefully. All right, let me know which one for Roy. We're doing the WBs. 1, 2, or 3. WB 1, 2, or 3. If you guys know Roy, I know which one we're going to do. %54% for WB2. I'm going to go ahead and get Roy's Morgan here pulled aside. $98 likes, nice. I don't know. I'm giving you guys the chance, Jolly Roger. That's the way the votes went. Hey, Parker Smith, how you doing? All right. As soon as this thing clicks over to 1 minute, we're going to go with it. 53% for WB2. And there it is right there. We're ending the poll. WB2 it is. If it was Roy, it would have been a 2-box anyway. He always picks something 2. That's just the way Roy does it. Usually every week. So let's see here. WB2. I'll grab that. We'll see what we got. Hopefully there's goodies. I would love to see a silver ender here. Let's do it. Box number 2 for Roy will be WB2. It feels heavy. All right, there it is right there. WB2. All right, what do we got? Well, I don't see anything exciting on the top. This does have the older style wrappers on it, though, with the wider black lines. We did find silver in the WBs last week, so let's see what happens. Gabe's favorite number, 2 burritos, 2 hot dogs. I like the way Gabe thinks, I think, Valerie. I think I like the way Gabe thinks. All right, here we go. Good luck, Roy, on box number 2. And Chicken Man Dan with a membership. And that goes out to Sheriff Buck Steele. Thank you very much, Chicken Man Dan, and congratulations, Sheriff Buck Steele. He is the man with the new subscription. Congratulations. All right, here we go. I like these rolls. These are the old school rolls that you can actually rip. Let's see what happens here. There is a, nope, that's a 2024. I thought that said 2004 for a second. Not an FC, never mind. All right, come on, let's get the goodies for Roy here. Another NIFC or ANIFC 2013. There is a 1971, not the DDO, and a 1971. 74. Oh, that's not a D. It's just a spot. All right. On we go. Roll number 3. Thank you again, Chicken Man Dan, for that membership, brother. I appreciate it. And congrats to Sheriff Buck Steele, now a member on the channel. All right, come on, give us some shiny stuff here. There is another NIFC 2013. Michael Spicer will be up for box number 3 here. Coming up after this one, we'll be running a Tuesday triple as well coming up. And unfortunately, due to silver prices, I did have to raise the price again a little bit. I hate that I have to do it, but we are now at probably, boy, I don't know, nearly $180 worth of silver that we're giving away in that race. So there is another NIFC 2012. Yeah, the silver prices are affecting everything. I'm almost having to adjust everything weekly, which I don't like. I wish I could just leave it and go, but yes, it does, Scott. It does hurt. The silver prices are just bonkers. Blows my mind every time I look at it. But hopefully, I just want it to stabilize. I don't even really, if it's up, that's fine. If it's low, that's fine. I'm just looking for some stabilization right now. Make it a little bit easier to know what you're getting into. You know, it was a big deal before if it changed $1 in a week. Now it's doing that every couple hours. Yeah, it is a little scary, but I think the people who had bought silver on paper came calling for the physical silver, and it wasn't there to give. Another NIFC 2010. And I think the banks may have got a little panicky. There's an 83. It could go down as fast. I don't feel like that's going to happen, but I guess anything is a possibility. There is a 1973 out of Denver, not a DDO. Yeah, I just want stabilization. It's hard to keep up with. It is very hard to keep up. You on a bus trip to New York, just got a silver war nickel and change. Nice, Chip. What are you guys doing on the bus trip in New York? Anything exciting? You hitting the sights? Sounds like a good time. I'm assuming you're there for the New Year's Eve shenanigans, probably. It's hard to rob Peter to pay Paul when Peter's already been robbed. You can say that again, Chauvel. It is crazy. It is crazy. Paper, silver, ETF, SS are the only way the banks can manipulate the spot price of metals. If selling on the way up has been hard, I can't imagine what it's going to be like for those wanting to sell on the way down. Well, if it starts dropping, you'll see people be panic selling. They'll be trying to get everything they can out of it before the bottom falls out, but I just don't see that happening, unfortunately. I think it's here to stay, at least somewhat. Hit the sights, hope to be out of New York. Oh, you hope to be out before New Year's Eve, okay. Well, have fun, Chip. That sounds like a good time. You're not terribly far away from Yes?
Someone's coming in to say goodnight.
You going night-night? Give me hugs.
Give him a hug.
Oh, I love you. I'll see you in the morning, Kay. Love you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you later. Hey. Psst, psst.
Wait, bye. Bye.
Love you. He's so funny. Yes, they are, Lafferty. Grandbabies are the best. So we got him and his little sister Sienna overnight. My daughter has to work in the morning, so we have them for the night. So I'll be by myself at the house for a while tomorrow. What's this say? Reverse double. I don't know what that means, but it means something to somebody. All right, on we go. Only 13 rolls in right now. Plenty of time left. These have been up and down. Some rolls have 1 or 2 new coins. Others have had 6 or 7, but not many. Hoping your Jacob Bear will be there on Tuesday. Well, enjoy your time if he comes, for sure, Lafferty. Travis is a ton of fun. So I'll get to spend some time with him in the morning before I leave. Go to the house and get some work done. But definitely looking forward to that. Come on, rolls. Give us something here. I did find a magic coin in the leftover boxes this week. I could not get it open. It is beat to death. So I don't know what it is. I don't know what else to try without completely destroying it. But there is another 1977 out of Denver. Not the DDO. You want a double-double on coin around, double struck on both sides. That's pretty cool. I don't have many coins like that in the old collection. A few. I have a few that I have bought over the years, but not many. Melting wax on both sides and pulling. I could do that. I mean, look at this thing. This is the one I found this week. It is beat to death. It looks like these sides are kind of rolled over a little bit. But anyway, definitely a magic coin. It's got the dead sound to it. Yeah, somebody didn't like that one for sure. They were a little rough on the old chap. A little rough on it. I spent a little while trying to get it open the other night, and I'm like, I don't have time for this. I got other stuff to do. So we'll see. I may give it another whirl at some point, but I'd part with it for $2 million. I'd part with it for $2 million. $48 and dropping, says Lori. She can't deal with it. Well, you're not going to want to be here this week, Lori. I can tell you that. It is going to be chilly after tomorrow. I think we're down in the upper 30s. '81 in East Texas. Boy, that sounds nice, Martin Bowen. We made it to about 64 here. I think it was Friday, or was it last night? It felt nice, but it didn't last very long. -2 says BH. Yikes. Oh no, Lori, you still don't have heat. What is up with that? What is up with the no heats? 2 degrees here and ice storm rolling in. Oh man, Shellbell. Nobody likes an ice storm. That is for sure. $72D. All right, we're down to the last 20 rolls. Last 20 rolls. Oh my, we did hit 100 likes. Look at that. All right, the 100 likes is ready if you guys want to jump in on that. 100 likes. 100 likes. Jump on in. There's a 1972D. PGE went up. Oh no, Lori. There's another NIFC, a 2018. All right. Still got 4 rolls left. Top half of the box here. Looking for some good goodies. We're sitting around 3, 4, maybe 5 new ones per roll, roughly. So we're holding out that way. 100 likers is open. Make sure you get on in. 100 likes. 100 likes. All right, I'm going to draw the winner right after this roll. Good luck, everybody. And here we go. The winner in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lynn Ehrenzeller. Oh my gosh, back-to-back weeks with the Lynn and the win. How about that craziness? Lynn Ehrenzeller strikes again. Wowzers. Lynn Ehrenzeller gets it done one more time. That is craziness, Lynn Ehrenzeller. Scott says it's rigged. Jolly Roger probably will see it. He's probably going to say it's rigged. All right, there it is right there. Everything except for 9 and 7 is available then. 9 and 7 are gone. The rest are there. I got a button stuck. I could have. I did. I just mailed it today, Lynn. It went out today. Number 4, she says. 1, 2, 3. There is number 4. And she gets a beautiful 1967 40%er. Look at that blinging thing. Congratulations, Lynn. You win the 100 likes giveaway. There it is. Boom. Lynn with the win. All right, we still have 3 EOSs coming up towards the end of the stream. 3 EOSs will be coming up as well, so don't fret if you didn't win. You still have a chance. We still have 27 more rolls in the box, 1 in my hand. Trying to find some good goodies here. Trying to find something else for Roy. We got him a 40 in box 1. There's another NIFC, a 2010. I'm going to update the board as soon as I get through the top half of the box here. 2 more rolls. Where did you get your horseshoe? She's been on a roll lately, Lynn has. She's been winning them on here. Lynn is a winner. All right, last roll, top half of the box, and then we will update the board. She said the Glue Factory. Very good place to get the horseshoe right there. BH is at $3.97. Yeah, silver's up there, NC. It is up there. My guess is on Monday it will continue its climb to wherever it's headed to. I'm not sure where, but I think the silver will just keep rolling along. There's a 1982. $108.39 Canadian. That makes it sound like really expensive, BH. There's a 72D. No dice there. We still do have 2 boxes available next week for donation if anybody's interested in those. 1 is gone. 2 remain for next week. Next Saturday night will be our first night for the $3 Xenia coin bags. Be coming up here, so been trying to corner the. You better work harder, I think, William E. Between all of us people, we can't corner the market. Too much out there. There's a 74D, not the DDO. I got me some Canadian silver as well. Hartford Junction. All right, we are into the bottom of the box. This is roll 3. Hopefully there's some silver in the leftover boxes for Tuesday, unless I decide to go ahead and grab a couple CU boxes this week, maybe. Another NIFC 2010. All right, let me get the board updated. I have 7 more NIFCs to add for whatever that's worth. All right. Puts us at 11 right now. 11 NIFCs on the hunt. Trying to get some silver. We just can't seem to find any in this box. We got some in box 1. Oh, it's definitely possible, Silver Serpent. I don't know what I'm going to do if that happens. It's probably going to be basically a no frills box option is going to be the only thing I'm going to have, and it's going to be a reasonable price with probably not much goodies to go with it. If it gets to 200, man, it is going to be tough. Might put us little streamer guys right out of business. I might be out of business. There is another NIFC 2015. All right. And don't forget, shortly after the first of the year, we will have the 2025 Silver Jar video will be coming as well. Be on the lookout for that 2025 silver jar video. To guess how much is in the jar from this year. That will be out. I don't want to see it either, Hartford Junction. I don't know what I would do if it got to... I'm a little worried about when it gets to 100 an ounce. So I went in today. I bought the stuff I normally buy at the shop every week. And it was about 15% more than a week ago. Maybe 20% more. I'd have to go back and look at receipts, but it was nothing crazy. Yep, it'll be melt value on the day I film the video. So whatever day I film it, it'll be melt value that day. I'll state that in the video. Then he has his estimate already. Probably can't afford a silver drexer. Could silver be $200? What would be the price? I don't know. I mean, so far gold has went up, but it is not moving at the same pace that silver is right now. So, I mean, if silver got to 200, what's gold? 5,000? 5,200? Who knows? It could be any of the above, but it hasn't been moving at the same speed. A pound and a half T-bone to celebrate with. Now you're talking, BH. Nothing wrong with a good steak. 74D, not the DDO. Well, I'm sure in some fashion it would continue. I just don't know what the streams would look like. Nope, there will be a prize. There's a prize every year. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but we'll see. We'll see. There'll be some sort of prize for sure. For the silver jar, definitely. It is good for silver for sure, William E. It's closing in. I think it was under 65 when we streamed on Tuesday. And it's probably a little less than that now. Went up a bunch more. What is the gold to silver ratio right now? I have not looked myself. I'm sure somebody knows probably right offhand what it is. 57 right now, so there you go. Thank you, Rolf. We did find one. That was better than nothing. Well, everything in the silver chest just keeps getting to be worth more and more. So, you know, if it goes to 100 an ounce, it could be pretty good for somebody. Well, here, think about this. Think about this. Multi-channel giveaway is on the 1st. When everybody started sending me silver for that, I think we were at under 60 bucks. So the 12 ounces of silver I have sitting here that I have got from people has went up in value nearly $20, or in a couple cases as much as $30 while I have had it. If that's not crazy. And I got the first ones in November. There's another NIFC 2018. So for instance, the Silver Chest live stream is in August every year, Parker Smith. Mid-August sometime. I'll announce it probably early August. Yeah, that's what I was just getting ready to say. Jolly Roger gave me an ounce for the multi-channel giveaway in Tennessee. In November, it was 48 bucks was spot price. So a lot of them ones that I got are now almost $30 more. Another NIFC 2010 than what they were when I got them 6 to 8 weeks ago. Yep, no problem, Parker. No problem. We do have the multi-channel giveaway on Thursday, Parker. You haven't got in on that. Got 12 channels to get to and leave a comment. One winner's been drawn, so 11 channels. I think there's a couple people drawing winners tomorrow and a couple people on the 29th. I think I am going to do a short live stream the evening of the 30th to pick mine. It'll just be like a 10 or 20 minute. Halftime drew because I think he was on vacation or something after today. So he drew his today, which he said in his video he would draw the winner on the 27th. So he is the first one. I think there's one or two tomorrow, a couple on the 29th, and I think everybody else is the 30th. So chances are dwindling. Yep, that's right, Jolly Roger. 30th is fine. I need the winner by the 31st. Chris Helm says, I lost. But 11 people didn't draw yet, Chris. How could you already lose? Hey, Eric A., we got 140%er. We're just about done with box number 2. We have 8 rolls left. Only had 5 boxes tonight. The CU Bank and the PB Bank did not get their deliveries. They normally get them on Thursday. And because of the holiday, they assumed Friday, but they did not get them. $73. All right, 6 rolls left in the box, everybody. 6 rolls. Trying to get another silver. So far, not happening. Yes, it is. I think we're going to go well over 80 probably on Monday, Eric. That's my guess. She is going to take off like a rocket probably Monday morning. Man, these last few rolls have had a lot more new ones in it than the rest of the box. That can go away. The eBay link pinned is for my LCS. James Benson, he is starting to sponsor the new races that are going to start next week. So check him out on eBay if there's anything on there maybe you're interested in or looking for. They have about 3,500 items on their eBay site. So go ahead and pop on over. Or if there's something in particular you're looking for, let me know. And I can let him know. And we can do it that way too. So either way, let me know. We can get you fixed up. So right here are the new bags for next week. Right there. There's some good goodies in there. I don't know what they are completely. I know what's in one of them. I don't know if he did them all the same, if he did them all different. I know he showed me what was in one. So we'll see. It should be good. So this is the same guy that gave away the 10th ounce gold eagle and a 5-ounce bar and some other stuff on the channel. You can always, if you have not already done it, drop over and give him a 5-star review on Google. You can even do that after you buy some eBay items. So up to you. Up to you. I'm a good salesman. Well, I don't know about that, William E., but they do me right, so I am happy to promote them. They take very good care of me on everything else. So I definitely appreciate the relationship that I have formed with Brian and his dad. All right, last roll. There it is. Empty box for Roy. Last chance for silver out of this one. I don't expect anything to stop yet, Namaste. I think we're a ways to go for anything settles out at all, or we see any sort of pullback. So there's a lot of people in my area, other shops, who are just not buying, or they're paying so little that it's not even hardly worth it. All right, there it is. That's it for Roy. I do owe him a wheel spin, though, so let's pop over and do a wheel spin here for Roy and see what kind of goodie we can get him in this one. Good luck, Roy. Here is your wheel spin. And it will be a silver dime for Roy this time around. Silver dime in addition to that Morgan. There it is right there. Congratulations to Roy. Got his Morgan and his dime down in there. So thank you again, Roy, for the box donations. I appreciate it, brother, very much. Very, very much. All right, and next up is going to be the Saturday special. So unfortunately, I pretty much have all silver on there right now. There may be a couple of other things added at some point, and I may pop it up to 2 wheel spins. I'm just kind of trying to figure it all out right now. With prices the way they are, I can't hardly keep up with it. So we'll see. We'll make it work either way. All right, so this week I'm going to be at $13 a spot on the Saturday special. It is 1 ounce to the winner to first place, ½ ounce to second, ½ ounce to third, 90%er for fourth, and a silver dime for second to last. So that is what we got going on. If you guys are interested in a spot, like I said, unfortunately I had to go up to a $13 donation per spot. Silver went up like $12 since I bought stuff last week. So unfortunately, that's where we're at. That is where we're at. 2 shuffles, says Vinny. All right, so I have 1 for Numismatic. That is funny, Chip. All right, I have Jolly Roger Lynn E. Brian Jensen, Michael Spicer, William E. Lafferty, Chicken Man Dan, Shell Bell, possibly Jim Thompson. If you send me an email with the deets, I will check with him and see. If he don't have it there, he may have one at his other location. So yeah, just shoot me an email so I remember, and I will check with him and see. I have Eric A. $13 donation this week, J Dud. Unfortunately, I had to raise it up a little bit because of the silver price. So I have J Dud. Hey Tim, how you doing? Tim Evans, welcome in. I have Robert Ortega. Rolf is going for 3. Man, look at Rolf go. He did the double dip last week, though. Rolf and Rolf. $13 a spot, Sam Lemon. Thank you, Vinny, for doing that. Oh, Namaste's dusting off the jersey. He says, count me in. Chip for a spot. Sam Lemon for a spot. I got you, Eric A. Boom, and BH gets the 400. Nice. Gave niece and nephew 1 ounce of silver, and they offered to buy it back, and they said no. Smart kids. They're gonna wait till you got to pay up for it some more. All right, let me double check spots real quick, and then we will get rolling along here. All right, 2 shuffles. All right, I have Numismatic. I have Jolly Roger and Lynn E. I'm Brian Jensen. Michael Spicer, William E. Lafferty. Chicken Man Dan, Shell Bell. Eric A. J Dud. Robert Ortega, Rolf, and Rolf. Namaste. One for Michael Erickson. Very generous of you, Jolly Roger. Very, very generous. And I got Chip for a spot. Sam for a spot. Yep, I got you, Jolly Roger. I seen it a little bit late, but I got it. All right, anybody else? Last call on the Saturday special. Last call right now. Last call on this one. You're welcome, Tim. Appreciate you hanging out with us. Robert says, I hope I can double dip tonight. That would be cool. All right, last call again. All right, that is it. I'm going to go ahead and get this baby rolling. All right, here we go. Let's get some names in. names are in. Uh-oh, sister's not happy. Sissy is not happy out there. All right. All right. All right. Let's see here. Eric, which way did you send yours in? She's not happy. She's not happy. Confused with the pew pew. It will definitely be the silver one for sure, Lafferty. All right, we should be ready to roll here. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. We're doing 2 shuffles on this one. 2 shuffles. 2:22 on the clock. Full screen. And 1 shuffle. 2 shuffles. And here we go. Good luck, racers. And we're off. And look at him go. Michael Erickson out there in the lead. J. Dud second. Robert Ortega up there. Rolf is up there. Let's see who can pull it off tonight. 1 ounce of silver at nearly $80 to the winner. Half ounce for second. Half ounce for third. Rolf hanging on. Michael Erickson right there with him. Here comes Chicken Man Dan getting in on the action as well. He is moving on up along with William E. And J. Dud, minute 30 to go. Minute 30 to go. And here comes Jolly Roger to the lead. Chicken Man Dan coming with him. He gets into second. Brian Jensen third. Giant Brian Jensen will move into second now. He is looking to take over the lead. But it looks like Eric A. is going to be the man on top right now. And he falls back. William E. to the front. William E. out front now. Brian Jensen second. Under a minute to go. Under a minute. William E. pulling away. Can he hang on? Here comes J. Dud getting in there as well. And William E. still hanging on. J. Dud going to give him a run for his money though. Hello? Hello?
We can't see the race.
Oh my gosh, I didn't turn it on. There it is. There's 30 seconds left. I'm getting bad at this, I'm telling you. All right, Jolly Roger out there. Thank you, Shawball, for the phone call because nobody could see what was happening. And Lafferty now to the lead. 5 seconds to go. Lafferty hanging on. Here comes Chicken Man Dan. Oh, Chicken Man Dan with the win. Eric A, I think, in second. After that, it is too close to call. And sorry about my lack of turning that on earlier. I wasn't even paying attention. Should get a discount. All right, so there it is. Let's go to the scoreboard here. It is going to be Chicken Man Dan in first. Eric A in second. Michael Erickson in third on that nice spot that Jolly Roger got him. Very generous. Nubismatic in fourth. And who gets the silver dime? It is going to be Sam Lemon. And there we go. Sorry about that. I forgot to switch screens. I'm just sitting here having a ball, calling the race, and you guys are just watching me watch you. Weird. All right. We got there before the end, though. That's the good news. Mod should have an alarm button. All right. We made it at least. All right. That was interesting. Didn't even see where I was. You were watching the Chicken Man. Well, you got it, Eric A. Chicken Man Dan with the big win, though. How about that? All right, Chicken Man Dan. We have your 1 ounce options right here. Let me know what you like. Sorry I didn't turn that on earlier, but at least we got it before it was over. That's the good news. All right, so here's what we have for the Chicken Man. We have a Aztec round right there. We have a Philharmonic. We have a Morgan Dollar poker chip. We have one that looks like a St. Gaudens. We have 2 more of the Amy Brown collection with the fairies on it right there. And then we have one that looks like a Walking Liberty $50. And we have a 1 troy ounce from Sunshine Minting. Those are your options, Mr. Chicken Man. Whoa, Dark Silversmith, what is up, brother? It has been a while. Hope you are doing well. The Aztec, he says. All right. The Aztec is yours. Eric A., you are going to get to choose from a half ouncer. Let me pull those over here. Whoop, I threw Chicken Man's right in the trash. All right, there we go. Let me get the half ounce rounds over here. Here are our half ounce options. This will be for Eric A. and Michael Erickson. Eric, you will get to pick first. We have a ASE style half ounce round. We have another ASE style right there. I guess Walking Liberty could be either way. We have a Morgan Dollar poker chip. We have an Andrew Jackson. We have 2 of these. This is a 1950 to 2000 George L. Marshall Masonic Lodge in Dayton, Ohio. Right there is another one of those. Have another Morgan Dollar poker chip. Another one of the Dayton Lodge. And I have this one here that has a knight jousting on the front and a castle on the back. Says Excalibur. I believe this is probably from the casino in Vegas. So those are your half ounce options. You have Morgan half ounces to add to. All right, so I will give you the Morgan. Michael Erickson, you were up next. What would you like? Uh-oh, I'm getting too loud. The girlie's going to sleep. Castle. All right, we'll do that. There it is right there. Numismatic, Walker or Benji. Your choice. And then Sam Lemon with a silver dime time. Sorry about that, Justin. Excalibur is Sweetola, he says. Is that because you already sold some Dark Silver Sith, or... And a Walker, he says. All right, there are the Walkers right there. All right, that is going to do it for today's Saturday special. Thank you guys again for getting on the race. Like I said, it helps support a lot of different things, and I appreciate it very, very much. Helps the channel continue to go round. So there it is right there. Appreciate it, everybody. Thank you again. And we're going to get into box 3 for the night. Going to go to Michael Spicer. All right, Michael Spicer, I have 2 Morgans left to choose from. I have a 1900 O, or I have a 1884 O. Those are the 2 that I have left. I got to pick up some more next week. Those of you who have been doing Morgan boxes, I did have to raise the price again. And all that is in the details. Because I had to sell your 90% stack again. Oh, no. Oh, 90% of your stack. Okay, got it. It is even worse. That is terrible, terrible right there. Yep, Morgans are like 60, 61 something melt. It is crazy. When you had to sell, it was around 15. Oh my God, that would make me sick. That is terrible. I have an 1884 O and a 1900 O, Michael Spicer. Those are the 2 I have here. Oh, here, I got this one too. Sorry about that. I have an 1887 Philly as well. 1887 Philly, 1900 O, 1884 O. Those are the options. You do get 1 wheel spin as well. 1887, all right. You get a wheel spin at the end, plus whatever we happen to find in the box. I got to add 3 more NIFCs from that last box I forgot to add. So that is going to put us at 14 on the NIFCs. All right, so there we go. So that was 10 NIFCs. All right, Michael, so here's what we have left for boxes. We have the sister box, which is MB1. That had the 40%er and the 4 NIFCs. Or we have WB1 and WB3. And he says MB1. He hardly needed to think about it. That's probably what I would have done as well, being it already had silver in it. So there we go. Let me grab that one and let's get rolling. There is the MB1 right there. Ugh. All right, MB1 right there. Let's see what we got for you, Michael Spicer. I am hoping to see an ender, and then I want it to have a friender somewhere in the box. Yep, it looks a lot like the other one. I see 3 new coins on the top. That is it. Definitely a good circulated box again. All right, I don't see anything on the ends. Ooh, it could be 125 like stream. That would be awesome. That would be very cool. Did we lose? Oh, did we lose BH Ringer? Is he gone? He just disappeared just like that? All right, here we go. Good luck. Michael Spicer. On we go to your box. Looking for goodies once again. Nothing in roll number 1, at least by the edges. That is it for roll 1. You fell asleep. Did you miss much? And unfortunately, not yet, Silver Addiction. You did not miss much. We are on the last box right now for Michael Spicer. Did not see any enders, at least on the top. Hoping for some enders. We'll see how it goes. I probably am going to do a very short 2 or 3 item auction tonight. The little girlie is sleeping right outside my door here. So I'm going to try to get wrapped up a little bit early if possible. So we'll get back to the regular stuff coming up here probably next week. There is roll number 3. There is a 1983. There is a 1982, not no FG. All right, here we go. This is going to be roll 4 out of the box right here. Roll 4. Look, catching me with that walker. Oh, man. Just getting some serious shade getting thrown over here. Michael Erickson throwing some shade. All right, roll number 5 coming up. Roll 5. We should also have our full complement of boxes back next week. There is a 1973. There's a 1983D. No luck on the no FGs so far tonight either. All right, on to roll number 6. Roll number 6. Wow, do you want to borrow my shovel? He says, oh boy, it's getting deep over there. Somebody's in trouble. Somebody's in trouble. All right. Back at it. This is going to be roll 7 of the box. Roll 7. Funny looking edge, but it is not going to be silver. There is a 72D. Made chili for Christmas. You could slow someone down. My hubby's toxic gas. Oh boy. Easy on them beans, Lafferty. Easy on the beans. All right, here we go. This is roll 8 down. Roll 8. Come on, box. Give us something here. Roll 8's where we got the silver in the last one. I doubt we can do that back to back, but who knows? Anything is possible, I suppose. 72D. 2 kinds of beans, twice the reward. Oh boy. There's a 83. All right, here we go. Roll. I guess this is actually roll 9. My mistake. I thought this was 8. It is 9. Roll number 9. Hey, Demo, how you doing? Thank you for popping in. Crafty Dragon is like, you better watch out, mister. She's gonna get you. All right. Come on, Mr. Box. Give us some goodies here, please. There is a 71D. Not the D-Doty. I'm probably in trouble then. You might be in trouble. I got a feeling, Michael Erickson. You may be in trouble, sir. We're both laughing. At least she's taking it well, Jolly Roger, that's for sure. Hey, Old Bell, how you doing? Silverman 92, formerly Old Bell, in the chat. There's a nice looking 1973D. Not gonna do it. All right, on to roll 13 here. Roll 13. And we're going to peek at these other 2 boxes before we leave, even though we are going to use them on... we will use those on Thursday evening. $19.83. No dices. Oh, it is going to be a tough box maybe here, Michael Spicer. It might be a toughie. Not even a coin to stroke on that roll. Come on. Give us something here, please. We need some goodies. I would even be happy with a proof right now if we could get one. All right, roll 17. Roll 17. Good night, Valerie. Happy New Year to you. Have a fantastic week. All right, are we going to find silver in this box or not? I'm not getting a warm fuzzy feeling right now, but we've got plenty of rolls left. Oh, this looks a lot like the last box. We just are not seeing any silver yet. I keep hoping. Keep hoping it's going to pop out of here. We have not found any NIFCs in this box. We were finding a few in the last one. Makes me wonder if it is the same or not. But we will see here. All right, come on. And remember, next week will be members drawings for the month coming up as well. Members drawings next month. Next Saturday, actually, which will be next month and next year. They will be coming. 3 rolls left, top half of the box. We're seeing all the years in this box as well. 21, 22, 23s, and 24s. $74D, not the DDO. Hey Scott, how you doing? There's another 71D. Not the DDO there. 2 rolls left, top half of the box. We're getting close. We are getting close to the end of the top half here. Not anything to show for the hunt yet in this one. Not even an NIFC. Scott Christensen, $1 super chat. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Very generous of you, my friend. I appreciate it. Hope you're well. Hope you had a great Christmas. All right, come on, box. Is Lori still here? We need her to start yelling at this thing. Lafferty 4 has become a HSWO member. Thank you very much, Lafferty. I appreciate it. Glad to have you. You will be added to the drawing next week for the HSWO members. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. All right, we are into the bottom half of the box here. 2 rolls in right here, and so far things look very much the same. There's a 72D. Oh, there you go, Lori. Get after it. Nobody yells at the boxes quite like Lori does. Vinny does pretty good, but Lori's got it down to a science. She's been yelling at boxes here on the channel for a long time. Come on, box. 112 likes. That is awesome. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Hope hopefully we will find some more shiny to go with all those likes. That would be fun. I wish we could find 112 silvers to go with 112 likes, but so far, no luck. Only the one so far in box 1 tonight. Finish your boxes. Only 2 NIFCs tonight. That doesn't sound like your normal boxes, Brian Robeson. You usually do much better than that. I'm glad you found something, though. That's better than nothing. Better than nothing. All right, come on here. Get us something. 19 rolls left in the box. There's a 1983. Finally something to put under the scope. Does have an FG though. And I don't know if you guys, if anybody missed it last week, I did make the donation to the Gary Sinise Foundation a little over a week ago, and that was for $1,603. $1,603, the Gary Sinise Foundation this year. So thank you again, guys, for that. Appreciate it. Hopefully we can top that in May if we get lucky. We'll see. Hopefully we can top it in May. Yell at them again, Lori. I don't know if they heard you the first time, Lori. Yell again. Yell again. And it's unbelievable. There is like no coins in here to even scope. Very few. And that is another roll. No coins to scope. All right. 15 rolls left in the box, everybody. 15 rolls. Ooh, look at that big mangled up mess there in the middle. Yuck. That thing is ugly. There's a 74D. Not the DDO. What is that? A 70? Yep, it's a real ugly 74. And not. Still not. Hey, Jeff Provost, how you doing? I sent you some goodies out yesterday. Well, I guess this morning as well. Got a little package coming your way. $72D. Look at this with the loopy here. Maybe have something. We'll see. No, I can barely make out the top of the F and the G. That one is close. Almost a no FG, but not quite. All right, here we go. 13 rolls in the box, 1 in hand. Finished the year with just over 1 silver per box, 131 out of 129. Nice. That is a good average right there. I should have kept closer track to how many boxes I got this year. I did not do that. I didn't get all 9 every week, so I know I didn't get all of them, but I can probably come close. All right, 12 rolls left in the box. We're running out of time, everybody, for another silver. Only one so far tonight. Did anybody find silver in their half-dollar boxes last week? Anybody? Anybody? I know Jolly Roger didn't. Brian Robeson didn't find any this week. Did anybody get silver in their half-dollar boxes last week? I think out of the 9, well, I had 2 uncirculated boxes, so out of the 7 I hunted, I think I got 5 total, which isn't bad. Ralph did not get any. You got 4, okay, you got 4 40%ers. Edge Fair Change had a nice score. Did he videotape that, or is that just a, did he send out some photos on that one? Ski Searcher, how you doing? There's another new name in the chat. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. I'm doing a little half-dollar hunting here tonight. 1 silver so far. Been a little bit of a slow night, but photos, okay. You pulled a handful, 10 40s and a 90. Ooh, I got to watch that still. I got to watch that. That's good, though. It's still out there. It is still out there. Look, we got part of some leggings. Legging top. It was in the roll. Those great boxes. All right, nice. I need to get him my number so when he gets those, he can shoot me a picture. Uh-oh. Mrs. O says, shh. Sissy's sleeping. I'll be out in a few days, okay? All right, well, we're going to get through this box. We'll do our giveaways, but we may cut her short tonight. I don't want to wake the baby up. She don't sleep all that well sometimes. So don't miss, even if you are not a finalist on Thursday, don't miss out. We will be hunting some rolls and doing a few giveaways and whatnot. So make sure you pop in, check things out. Got 12 Morgan from your bank teller last week. Holy smokes, Michael Spicer. That don't happen every day. That's awesome. I'd be pretty stoked about that. I've never found a Morgan at the bank yet. I have not got that lucky. Nothing beats a great pair of leggings in their silver box. That is true. You never know what you'll find in here sometimes. It is definitely odd. Your gift this year is copper wire for casting and hopefully a good whetstone for sharpening tools. Growth, new beginning, and clarity are your wishes. Nice, Bart Tubbins. Well, I hope you have a great start to your new year, brother. It'll be here in just a few days. There is a 1983. There is a 74D, not the DDO. Just got 3 rolls left, Michael Spicer. So far, it is a full-on skunker. Full-on skunker so far. All right. There is another 74D, also not the DO. All right, second to last roll, right here. Second to last. It is not looking good, my friends. All right, last roll right there. Roll 50, box 3. 1 silver on the night. And it looks like we may finally get an NIFC, is it? Nope, it's a 2023, but it had an edge like one. It is going to be a full-on skunker, Michael Spicer. That is going to do it. Box number 3 is done. Just like that. All right, Michael Spicer, you do get a wheel spin. So let's pop over and give you a wheel spin. And we will see if we get lucky over there, maybe. All right, here we go. Good luck on the wheel spin. Michael Spicer, here we go. Oh, Michael Spicer with the 90. Nice. Very nice, Michael Spicer. Would you like a Benji or would you like a Walker, my friend? Benji or Walker, your choice. Isaiah Moses, how you doing? Thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. Can't be mad at a 90%er, Michael Spicer. Walker or a Benji. He says, give me the Benji. All right. $500 million in silver. It literally almost is. You'll even get this nice one that I bought out of the junk silver bin today. She's a beaut. 1963 out of Denver. All yours, Michael Spicer. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, brother. All right, that is going to do it for box hunts tonight. I normally do an auction. We're going to take a peek at these 2 boxes. I'm going to skip on the auction tonight. The little one's sleeping out there, the granddaughter. Don't want to wake her up, so I'm going to try to get through this quietly. We're going to open these 2 boxes. Then we're going to do our giveaways. And then we will roll on. Give me just a minute here. Let's start out with WB1. We already opened WB2. It was not great. Let's see if this is the same. You're welcome, Michael Spicer. There is a WB1 right there. And it does look very much the same as the other one. Yep, looks like lots of new coins in there. Let's try WB3. See if there's anything else in this one. There it is. Let's see. And it looks the same once again. Yep, I don't see anything exciting in there. I did Namaste. I did not open it yet, but I will check that out here in the next day or two. Oh. All right. All right, let's go ahead and get into our EOSs. We have EOS 1, EOS 2, and EOS 3 right there. We're going to start it out with EOS number 1. Go ahead and jump on in. EOS number 1 up next. EOS number 1. Yeah, you can close it. You going to bed? Well,
I'm
laying
on
down.
the sofa.
You're laying down.
Yes.
All right, EOS 1, get on in. You will not find out, Lafferty, till you pick an envelope what it's for. So I preloaded some envelopes. You'll get to pick from what's left. So EOS number 1 is up next. The envelopes we have left are 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, and 10. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, and 10 are the envelopes that we have left. EOS number 1. Let's draw a winner. Good luck, everybody. And here we go. EOS 1 winner in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. James Benson. James Benson, EOS 2 winner. Congratulations to you, James Benson. Very nice. We have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, and 10 left. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, and 10. Let me know which one you like. Number 2, he says. All right, number 2 it is. There is number 2 right there. Uh-oh. You got the empty one, my friend. That means you are going to get 4 uncirculated presidential dollars. These are compliments of Dad's Spare Change. Gave me a bunch of these last year. We're still giving them away. We have a Millard. Can't even read the name. Boy, I need glasses. Millard Fillmore. We have a Abraham Lincoln, a John Tyler, and a James Madison. So there you go. Congratulations to you, James Benson. He says put it in the chest. We'll do that. I got one here from Namaste from last week we need to put in there. I wanted to wait and give him his due credit. Next up, EOS 2. Get on in. EOS number 2. EOS 2 up next. EOS number 2. All right, EOS 2 currently have 61 people entered. 61 people in EOS number 2. Let's go ahead and draw a winner. Good luck, everybody, on EOS 2. And the winner of EOS 2 in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Anita Armacedo. Anita Armacedo, you are the winner. There is a new winner right there. Anita Armacedo. Congratulations, Anita. First time winner. New in the chat, you have some envelopes here to pick from. I'll go over that with you in just a second. You're welcome, James Benson. No problem, brother. Anita, here's what we have. We have envelope 1, 3, 5, 6, 8, or 10. Pick one of those, and there's something inside. You'll find out what you won. Envelope 1, 3, 5, 6, 8, or 10. Let me know which one you like. 1, 3, 5, 6, 8, or 10. Number 10, she says. All right, there is number 10 right there. What do we got? Number 10. Number 10 is... It is a little coin collector pack right here. We're going to have a 1911 V-nickel. We're also going to have a Buffalo nickel, be a 1937 out of Philly. And just to make sure you get a little silver along with it, we're going to have a 1920 Philadelphia Mercury dime. Right there you go, Anita. Congratulations on the win. And EOS 3 is up next. EOS 3 up next. Go ahead and jump in on that one as well. EOS number 3, be the final giveaway of the night. Thank you guys again for hanging out. I appreciate it. Normally I do an auction Saturday evening, but we're going to postpone it. The granddaughter's sleeping right outside my door, so I'm trying to be as quiet as possible. So we'll get back to auction next week. All right, EOS number 3. EOS 3 currently have 61 entries again. 61 entries again. Good luck, everybody. Let's draw a winner. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And it's going to be Crimson Tide with the win. It's been a few months, but Crimson Tide comes rolling back in, and he will get another win as well. Congrats, Crimson Tide, on the win. Very nice. All right, Crimson Tide, you have envelope 1, 3, 5, 6, or 8. 1, 3, 5, 6, or 8. Let me know which one you like. Number 1, he says. All right, there is number 1 right there. It isn't the biggest prize, but it is a very expensive dime nowadays. There is a Merc dime for you right there. Going to be a 1942. Looks to be a Philly, and it is now yours, Crimson Tide. Let's go ahead and throw a couple of goodies in the treasure chest real quick before we take off, and then we will wrap it up for the night. So here is the treasure chest right here. We will be giving all the goodies away in this next August. We just gave a bunch away last August. So we have 4 beautiful dollar coins uncirculated from James Benson. And we also have a silver dime, Namaste, donated to us last week. It will also be going in the chest. So there is a couple of more goodies right there into the treasure chest. So next year, August, we will be giving that away. So thank you guys a bunch for hanging out tonight. I appreciate it. We'll be back Thursday night with the multi-channel giveaway winners. We'll be doing the drawing to see who wins all the silver. And we'll also be back next Saturday night with another live stream. So I appreciate everybody popping in, hanging out for a while. Have a good weekend, and we'll see you all hopefully on Thursday. Take care, everybody, and good night.